Hey guys, it's Matt here, welcome back, and today we're taking a look at this monitor made by ESDDI, so ESDDI. It's the F5 4K. Now, just want to point out there is a little bit of misleadingness when it comes to what it says on the front of the box. So 4K means in and out, so it can do a pass-through of 4K, but the actual monitor itself is only full HD at 30 Hertz. So if you're looking for something higher quality, then you're going to want to check out something else. But honestly, you're going to be quite far away from this monitor anyway. Like in my case, I'm, maybe like around 3 or 4 foot away. So I'm not going to be really telling the difference in terms of how close the pixels are from this distance away. So, I mean, it's really good. It's really accurate. Like the colors are accurate. And it is really, really sharp, even when looking up close. It is much, much better than the actual standard built-in screen on my GH4. It's not touchscreen, however, it's just bigger, brighter, easier to see in the sun, and it also comes with this plastic shade cover, which actually attaches itself using Velcro, so that can come in pretty handy. It stops sun glare and things like that. If you're curious how you connect this up to your camera, it comes with a micro HDMI cable as well as a mini HDMI cable. So as long as your camera uses one of those, then you should be good to go. It's pretty much just plug and play. I just attached it and it simply worked. I didn't really have any setup. I do have some color configurations on my camera, and so I actually went ahead and tuned the display so that it would be more accurate to what my camera is actually recording. Now, something I've got shown right now is actually I can see like a histogram. Something really cool is the assist features built into this display. So normally cameras have things like maybe like a zebra pattern, or you can view like a histogram, and your camera might help you with focusing, being overexposed, things like that. And obviously you can add like grids on the screen to get the right position and things like that. So for framing, that's quite important. And so this camera actually has a bunch of features which are mainly on most cameras, but if you don't have them, I guess you will get the addition of these features, but it just really does help from a distance away. And I can actually look at the screen, I can see that it's focusing, I can see that it's on my face, and I can see that it's actually tracking my face right now. I can also see the audio levels and see how long I've been recording for, and I can also see that I have a 100% battery. But yeah, there's also a little graph in the bottom right. It basically shows me my ISO, my aperture, the frame rate I'm recording in, and it tells me with a little graph whether it's going to be overexposed or not. So as the sun changes, maybe it comes out from behind a cloud and it becomes overexposed, I know that it's going to be overexposed and I can get up and alter the camera. If you're curious about the price, it prices in at $160 or £120. There is a discount on Amazon right now, so there's I think like $20 off or something. So the link will be down below. Definitely do check that though. And there also could be some links for discounts and things, so definitely just check below. Depending on when you watch this video, there could be different discounts there. But I really do like the way this mounts. I mean, the frame around the display is quite thin and it's made of plastic, but it's quite durable, and it comes with a cold shoe mount on the actual bracket which attaches to your camera, so you could slide in a light or a microphone onto this as well, so you don't need to pick up one of those splitters. It actually has that built into the stand. Something I found very impressive was the battery life. I've been getting around 4 to 5 hours of screen on time, and I have it at pretty much max brightness at the full 1080p at 30 Hertz. That's pretty good. It takes around an hour and 20 minutes or so to charge up, and the battery is around 2,700 milliamp hours, and it is just like a standard Sony battery, one of those old ones, and so you can actually just go ahead and pick them up pretty cheap, and I guess you could just swap them out on the go. A cool feature is that it has a 12 volt in and an 8 volt out, so you can actually go ahead and either power the screen from the camera, or you can actually power the camera from the screen and various accessories plugged into the screen. Now, I don't really recommend this because it's going to drain your battery a little bit more and you're going to get less filming time, so just make sure you have everything charged and you should be good. The only thing you really need is the HDMI cable. Now, for all you guys out there who don't have headphone jacks in your cameras and you can't listen to your audio like live while you're filming, this display actually has a 3.5mm output, so you can plug in some headphones and monitor your audio through this, which is extremely helpful. In terms of the menu, it's quite easy to navigate. There's a menu button on top and a left, right, up and down button. You also have some function keys, so you can set different functions to do different things. So for example, if you want to turn on the histogram, you can easily set it for function 1. Or if you want to invert the colors, you can also set that as well. Now, in terms of actually filming myself, when you turn the screen round, it doesn't flip automatically, which is a little bit annoying. However, you can assign a function which flips it for you. So it can flip horizontally or vertically, and that can be extremely helpful, especially when I'm filming myself or when you're vlogging, things like that. So if you want to flip it around, it makes it a lot easier. This is definitely one of my favorite things I have in my tech bag right now. It's definitely the best quality monitor that I've used on my camera. And I think the price is pretty good. It's not too cheap, it's not too expensive. I think it's on a good middle point there for all you guys who really are wanting to spend not too much. So I really do hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the screen and everything like that. So don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Definitely do hit the bell icon because we're growing so quickly recently. So definitely keep up with that and keep up with the content that I make. But thank you guys. Peace out.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities.